Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel, and we are jumping into F1 2020 My Team for one last time before F1 2021 comes out tomorrow. So today we are going to jump in and see what happens at the end of Season 10, and this is currently what we have. So season results of Season 10 are the following. We've been absolutely dominating. I have simulated the whole season. Even Season 9, George Russell did win the driver standings and we came second. We also won the constructor standings. Season 10 we are currently second behind George Russell, 40 points, and I think George Russell secures that since we cannot make 40 plus points on the final day. So we are dominating the whole grid pretty much. We're gonna go racing for one last time before we say goodbye to this game and also goodbye to this series. So here we go into the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, doing the practice programs as always, and then I'll see you guys afterwards for qualifying. As always, if you guys aren't already, please do consider subscribing down below using the red button that says subscribe, and also ring the notification bell next to it. 62% of you are not subscribed to me at this time, and you probably want to be notified when I upload F1 2021, which is coming out tomorrow, so please be sure to be subscribed and ready for that. Thank you guys for the support, and thank you for stopping by today, and let's get on with the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Welcome to qualifying at Abu Dhabi. Don't mind the car livery because I had a sick green and gray kind of black looking livery, but apparently the game just doesn't want to keep it going on the car. It was on for like the first 9 races, I think, and then this happened. So we are just gonna head into the Grand Prix weekend like any other, just do our runs, and hopefully we can get pole today as well. Mind you, I'm gonna give you guys a little disclaimer, a slight warning that the game is kind of laggy because I think there's so much data that the AI/computer needs to go through in order to really evolve the drivers and stuff. I don't know, but the car does feel like it's lagging a bit, so hopefully we survive. Hopefully the recording is good enough for a good video. I'm gonna have to edit it a lot, so fingers crossed that it's gonna be okay. But here we go. Gonna go out now. 10 minutes or so left in the session. We are gonna drive out. I think I overfueled the car, but whatever. Okay, we couldn't make it out again. Let's see if we make it past P15. Just about. Jeez Louise. That was bad call from me, but we make it through to the next round of qualifying. Well, George Russell, top of the table again. P15 for us, and we make it through to the next round. 1 second off the pace of George Russell. Guan Yu Zhou, Calderon, Giotto, Aitken, De Vries, and Eilert all get knocked out in Q1. So let's head on into the next round. Alright, insurance, 3rd place. That is very nice. We should be able to make it into Q3 now. No problem at all. That is good to see. Q3. Indeed, no problem at all. P3 and P4 for Su Elite Racing. Both cars are heading on into the final round of qualifying. Matsushita, Gasly, Magnussen, Giovinazzi, Albon, and Stroll get knocked out in Q2. So let's see where we place for the race for the final Grand Prix. First lap. Oh, fastest lap out of nowhere. Yikes. Anna, you set us off as well. Fastest lap. Wow, I am absolutely surprised. Let's go back into garage and see if it's very good fastest lap or if it's obtainable by the AI. So we were 8 hundredths faster than Charles Leclerc, who sets P2, George Russell P5. We couldn't make a Su Elite Racing 1-2 today, but let's hope that George Russell can really push it today and get P1 or 2. We will try and push for the final race. Let's hope for a good result starting from pole position.
Welcome to the Yas Marina circuit for the finale of another thrilling Formula One season. It's been a breathtaking year, and we end it at a track that's been the scene of many glories and heartbreaks over its history. It's time to end the season in style. It's time for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The Yas Marina circuit, just over 3.4 miles long with 21 corners and 2 very long back straights. There are 2 DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both turn 8 and turn 11 and offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners as well, in particular 15, 16 and 17, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Why don't we get things rolling by talking about George Russell? They've had a fantastic campaign, it's been a wonderful year, and they come into this weekend's Grand Prix as a fully deserving champion.
It really is well deserved. I wouldn't say it's been a faultless title challenge, but certainly one that has been consistent and well managed. Here's hoping they let off a bit of steam today and give us an exciting race.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Mr. Monaco lines up on pole position with Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Bottas, George Russell and Norris, Sainz, Schumacher, Verstappen and Lance Stroll, Albon, Giovinazzi, Kevin Magnussen and Gasly, Matsushita, Ireland, Esteban Ocon. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Nick De Vries, Aitken, Giotto, Calderon and Guan Yu Zhou. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
I don't know if Jeff is going to talk to us one last time, but here we go into the race strategy.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Another top 10 finish seems very likely right now. We have high probability of it unless we make a massive blunder somewhere. Can I finish on the hards? No. Not recommended. It's a 2-stopper today. We may need to adjust the strategy depending on what happens, I guess. And I guess Jeff will let us know if anything severe happens throughout the race. Safety cars, etc. Also on the grid, you may notice some new names, some old names. Lewis Hamilton still kicking it, setting P3 in a McLaren. So let's see what happens as we get this Grand Prix, final Grand Prix underway. Now, let's see. 5 red lights in Abu Dhabi. One final time, and away we go. Great start. Oh, there's been a collision behind us, I think. Absolute chaos behind us. I don't know if that's my car or if that's the cars behind making those noises, but carnage behind us as people fight for positions. We gotta really run away right now. Try to get ourselves quite a distance between us and the cars behind. Corner cut will take. My fault. Hamilton is catching. Oh god. Everyone's setting faster laps than us behind us. That is getting stolen by cars behind us.
Time to the car behind, keep pushing.
DRS enabled, alright. Oh boy. I had a little slip, but Hamilton just slammed into us. Oh, guard the position, mate. Oh, he's going on the outside. Alright. Risky maneuver from Mr. Hamilton. Sir Hamilton. But riskier moves from us to regain the position. Oh, that was a slip, but we did get DRS, so that'll help us, I think. Okay, I gotta calm down, guys.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
Car is going all over the place. What's going on? Yeah, the yellow flag. What's going on?
Green flag. We're approaching the pit window.
Alright, pit window coming up.
Mediums. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Sure.
Copy that.
It was a bad idea making that change during those curves because I need maximum concentration there, but that's fine.
We're very low on fuel. Try to shift up through the gears earlier. It may help save more fuel.
Okay, we're still in the lead. Leclerc in P2, Hamilton P3. I am losing the back end of the car a lot. I don't know why. Setup should be quite stable, considering the pole position performance we had in qualifying. I should be doing okay, but the car is kind of back light. Here we go. Boxer stop. Okay. I don't know if the team has heard that, but we are moving into the pit lane. Medium tires going on now. Bunch of cars have already stopped. Some have not, so we'll have to see. George Russell is our benchmark. We'll see where we release. It was late. 2.4, okay. I think George Russell is going to get past us.
Now, one stop left.
Oh dear, Bottas. Russell is past us. Come on. Driver in front.
Bottas is ahead of you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums.
Okay.
We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 52.7.
Ooh, he tried to defend that, but we did better. So he was ahead of us. The undercut did work for him. Driver in front.
8 kid ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 10.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1:37.3.
Alright, Aitken is still running on old tires. 2 stops. So we did well to get past Bottas, because he's already got the undercut on us. So did George Russell's.
Low on fuel. Try shifting up the gears a little sooner. This should help us save some fuel.
Alright, time to fight back. Time to put some daylight between myself and Bottas. We are putting some distance between Schumacher and myself. I don't know where Bottas went. He's dropped positions. I guess there was a scuffle between Russell, Bottas, and Schumacher at some point. But we are running away with it 1.3 seconds to the car behind, so we're doing well. Just need to keep pushing.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
What's the new strategy? Okay. Come in later for the next set of mediums, so we'll see. We'll see how this thing goes. Schumacher has pit just now before this lap, so George Russell is now behind us. It's looking alright. We are 1 second ahead of him. And we are extending. I am currently considering whether I should take the risk or not of moving on to softs for the remainder of the Grand Prix, given we are 10 laps to go. I might extend the use of these until like lap 21. And then go the remainder of the Grand Prix on softs. I don't know if that's possible.
Old mediums. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:34.2.
Okay, so everyone behind us still has to pit. No DRS, bummer. I think we have to stick to the plan. I don't want to take too big of a risk because the undercut did work out pretty well for George Russell. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Alright, here we go. New medium selected, nothing else. DRS is still broken. I wonder if it gets fixed if we hit the pit lane now. We will see. We're doing alright for pace. Gasly, Giovinazzi still going. Maybe they're trying to convert to softs, I don't know. 2.8, it's worse than last time. Ooh, Russell may be coming out, but there's a yellow flag up ahead. What is going on? Russell's ahead of us. Norris is ahead of us.
Safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta. Drop your speed up.
Pierre Gasly's out.
And we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
We need to overtake Lando Norris and George Russell. Gasly on a 5-second time penalty, but he's out of the race now. You see, this is what I don't get. Virtual safety car's about to end, and Lando Norris is miles ahead compared to me. That I don't get. So I think the AI has some kind of buff during the VSC. I absolutely hate it. Giovinazzi on a 5-second time penalty as well. Don't know what happened. Is DRS not enabled yet? I don't have DRS on the straight. How does Norris have DRS on Russell and I don't? Oh, is it because my DRS is down? Damn it! Oh, shucks. That sucks. Ooh. There's green flag, yellow flag behind us. Who is that? I think it's a McLaren. Is that Lewis Hamilton? Or is... no, it's a Williams. Oh, Lewis Hamilton's out. Okay. I still have no DRS. Lads, give me DRS, mate. Where's my DRS? These guys are running away because they have DRS.
There is a fault to the DRS. You won't be able to open the rear wing. We're working on a fix. Stay out.
Jesus Christ, you guys have been working on it for like a couple laps now. Mate, give me DRS. I win this Grand Prix, but you guys can't fix it for some odd reason. We're firing you guys. We're firing the durability department. If they can't find a fix for DRS, this is costing me the Grand Prix. We're firing all of them. They're gone. They're out the door tomorrow. I'm doing so well to stay competitive with these lot, but They're not giving me DRS. DRS would help me immensely to stay competitive and even overtake.
Okay, we've got plenty of energy. Use the overtake button and have a go.
I'm having a go with the ERS, mate, but it's not enough. Do you understand that? Because that guy has DRS on George Russell. How hard is that to understand, you little crap?
3 laps of fuel remaining.
Jeff, you're out the window too. Tomorrow, you're gone. We're firing the whole team after 10 seasons. Because, dang. We should be professionals by now with all this DRS and ERS bull. Ooh, Antonio Giovinazzi with the fastest lap. Yeah. It's absolute a lost cause.
This is your final lap.
Don't think we'll get anywhere close, but we'll secure a P3 today. George Russell, what are you doing? How did you lose that position to Lando Norris? And where did I get wing damage from, and why couldn't we fix DRS sooner? I just don't understand. And why is my rear end going so quickly? So many questions on the last day of the season. These answers should have been, or these questions should have been answered a long time ago. Well, here we are. Checkered flag. Absolute shambles of a Grand Prix. People are gonna have stern words with me.
That's it, what a season. Great work this year, really great work. It's been hard at times, but we've come through.
What the f*** are we doing here? What a stupid action! I'm going home. You.
It's certainly been an incredible year for Formula One, and our drivers have all pushed themselves this season, making it one of the most compelling years of racing in history. There can only be one champion, however, and here they are now, our new Formula One World Drivers' Champions. It's been a roller coaster season then, but they can go into the winter with their heads held high after an emphatic victory here today. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance.
McLaren did improve a lot throughout the season, so I'm happy to see them take the top step of the podium. I'm just worried about George Russell's poor performance there defending against Lando Norris, and then also our problem with the DRS. I don't know what was going on. It's infuriating. It's not a good way to end the whole season, whole series. One last time, let's read the roster and the finishing positions of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Lando Norris, Russell, and myself round out the top 3 podium positions. Sainz, Schumacher, Stroll, Albon, Leclerc, and Verstappen. Bottas round out the top 10 points positions. Ocon, Eilert, Matsushita, Magnussen, De Vries, Calderon, Giotto, Aitken, Giovinazzi, Zhou round out the finishing drivers, with Gasly and Hamilton not finishing the race today. Now let's take a look at the driver standing. George Russell in first and myself in second, 43-point gap, so it's a pretty good run between ourselves. 114-point gap to Max Verstappen, so we were quite dominant throughout the season. Yeah, Aitken, Eilert, Matsushita, De Vries, Giotto, Calderon, and Zhou do not score any points in this campaign. Constructor standings wise, yeah, it's still the same. 210-point gap to Red Bull Racing, so that's quite a significant gap as well. Yeah, Alfa Romeo, Williams, and Haas do not score any points, and Racing Point has dropped quite a bit, 8th place, with only 2 points secured throughout the season. That is worrying. So I don't know what happens afterwards, so let's just press advance and see what happens as we finish off 10 seasons of my team. Oh, okay. Well, that's a bit of a letdown. I just get knocked out into the main menu. What the heck? Really? That's it? No ending, like, visual? Wow, what a letdown. That is so... That's horrible. What's going on? This is absolutely boring. That's it? That's a bit of a letdown, really? I just get kicked out to the main menu. What's going on? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a letdown. Sorry, guys. That's it. You just get kicked to the main menu. That's sad. Very sad. Marvelous Grand Prix today. I say marvelous because we did very well to secure P1 starting position, but then everything went downhill afterwards. Great start off the line. We got about 2-second gap to Leclerc at some point, showing our dominance on the track, but then the undercut was quite significant, falling behind Lando Norris and Russell in the final stint of the race. But also before that, in the first changeover from the first stint to second stint, we did fall behind George Russell for a moment, so that was quite worrying. The car didn't feel all too stable at times. Like, I was worried that the car wasn't really rear end stable. We were slipping and sliding at times, so it was quite a shame to see that happen. But other than that, I think it was a pretty good race overall. Tried to push at the end, DRS issues and not having grip because of front wing damage kind of hindered our progress to attack Lando Norris and secure P1 and P2 for ourselves, but it is what it is. That's what F1 is all about. So that's it. 10 seasons of my team. That was the result. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell next to it so you're notified when the next video goes live. F1 2021 is going to come up real soon on the channel. Hopefully tomorrow. I have the game preloaded and I should have access to it on the 13th, so I want to try and get that out as soon as possible for your enjoyment. It's time to move on, so please be sure to be subscribed so that you see that tomorrow. And as always, please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mine.
So what, you just use me.